Oh, so excited. All right.
It's so good.
It is so good.
It's so good.
So, Jack, we have the Andromeda trailer.
Yeah,
We've already watched this quite a few times.
yeah. But
But
now we're going to talk about it.
exactly.
So that's the Hyperion or something.
That is. What's it called?
The Hyperion is the Ark or something, and then the Tempest. I guess this is the
So
Tempest.
I
I
want
don't
to
know.
pause it here, just because
That stuff.
space jizz.
Yeah, we don't know what the weird stuff is.
It's awesome. We
It
have
looks
no
it
idea
looks
what-
I mean it looks amazing.
It looks awesome. It's kind of like I don't know. It just looks like if you would drop honey in water or something, but
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna have a big deal. There's something going on here.
Yeah, is that like that's the structure that these aliens have made? But I don't understand what it is.
You see,
I guess
to
it's
me,
their version of a city, but it's like a weird web of like stuff.
Oh, do you think that's what it might be?
Possibly. It has
To-
little lights in it.
Oh, that's a good point. I thought that would just, I don't know, it's space, so it's just like stars and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's random
But
shit.
to me, it doesn't look built. It looks
No.
like biological.
Yeah.
So
I guess it looks like it's grown.
yeah,
True,
it
that
looks
is-
like
that
it.
is-
I don't
yeah.
know, like a weed.
Okay.
What if it's just some kind of like
Yeah,
virus
I think
that's just taking over?
I think the pilot says something about it later, but
Okay.
I can't make out what he says, but yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's them sleeping, frozen. They're building this thing. That's like the new Citadel type thing that they're building.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Okay, and here
The Holy Trinity of
we
faces.
get the constipated face, which also appeared in the gameplay when people were making fun of the facial animations.
Yeah,
When female rider is like doing her weird smiling,
I kind of like the
and
word
it's
smiling.
the constipation face
I
that
kinda
they
like the
seem
word
to be
of
going
smiling.
for. You know, that the riders just
I gotta admit, I think the sister
the
pulled it
riders
off
just
better.
really have to take a shit.
Yeah, the guy genuinely looks like he's trying to take a shit.
Yeah,
Whereas the girl rider, kind of, I don't girl rider,
yes.
kind of, she just looked like she was going for some weird, intimidating kind of thing.
Oh my god. Get us out of here. They've got us pinned against the
The pilot who's a Solarian,
Yeah,
which is like yes,
which is cool.
he looks quite a lot like Mordin, but then maybe I'm just racist.
I
and
think
they-
you're kind of racist.
all the Solarians look the same.
I think he looks a lot younger.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he looks cool. So he says something like, "Oh, we're pinned against the." But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he says. Like I can't make it out. But he's talking about the weird, grown thing. I think
Yeah.
that they're like smashed against.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I
The-
think you see that. So they're like grinding against it.
Right. Okay. Because that to me just looks like flames and stuff. So
I
Mm.
thought that was the thing, and the whole thing of the trailer that they come out of at the end is the same weird stuff
Okay.
as that's on the planet.
Yeah. The last shot in this trailer is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that at the end.
Yeah, we'll get.
But
we'll
so
get to
this
that.
is the first look at, I don't know, the villain, I guess.
Yeah, the Archon. So yeah, so these guys, so Liam and Korra,
Mhm.
and Liam's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
I think someone was saying about this of like he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him, and she holds him back, but it's just like, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go over and like punch the screen and be like, yeah,
Oh
fuck
my
you,
God.
Archon, I'm gonna beat you up.
That's a really good point. I never thought about that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I am the Archon, and Vetra's awesome, and then PB, and then we're gonna fight.
I like her armor. And
Yeah,
she's got
She's
kind
got the cool visor thing. I mean,
Yeah.
she does look very Garrus, but that's not
She
bad.
does.
That's not a bad
of,
thing.
It's not a bad thing. Have you seen
She
Garrus?
looks- Yeah, I love
It's
Garrus.
hot as hell.
I'm romancing me some Garrus.
Are you? Are you
Yes.
actually?
Some
Nah,
no, I
he's too
shouldn't
much
say
of a
that.
bro.
Some Garrett ass.
Some guy ass.
But he's always calibrating, so it's not,
Calibrating that
yeah.
dick.
Yeah, well, I don't think we know really what she specializes in or anything.
That's what I was
anything
gonna
like
ask.
that.
Yeah. No, but let's speculate though. That's what we're doing.
Okay, well, yeah.
Do you think she calibrates?
She probably calibrates. That's just another assumption, about Turians. Garrus
Are we
calibrates.
being racist?
Yeah.
There's
Um,
Turians and their calibration.
I don't even know what I'd want her to do though. She's just really cool. I mean, she seems techie because of the visor. But
Yeah.
that's all I can really say.
So like Taurians are like really badass and they're also quite techy. So I want her to be like the therapist.
The therapist.
Yeah,
I thought you
she's
were gonna,
like the counselor of the group. How come
I'd say like I was gonna say like engineer or something because it's like
Yeah,
techie.
you got to think outside the box, man.
The therapist.
The therapist, yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, so by far my favorite design in the whole game so far.
Is PB.
Yeah, I think she's awesome. So
Yeah.
like everyone's always liked Sari's, but I've never really like I don't really romance in Mass Effect games that much because I feel like all the team are my bros, so it seems
Yeah.
weird
Well,
banging them. So I know that's an unpopular opinion,
yeah,
but I've never really
you gotta
wanted
bang.
to
You gotta bang.
So I've never like really because like Liara's the most popular kind of romance.
Yeah,
isn't
Liara's my
she?
bae.
And you
My
romanced
my
her.
original bae.
Liara is the bae. So I just wanted like when I say this character's cool, it's not because like oh she's gonna be my new romance. Like I genuinely
Yeah.
just think this character looks really cool.
Yeah, it's
Her, sorry
no,
man,
no, you go.
her jacket is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
if I saw this in stores, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's awesome. I love
I've
the color.
already seen some cosplay.
Yeah?
Of it. Yeah.
Okay,
Even
I need
like
to
even
check
from
that
the
out.
very first trailer, people started cosplaying. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But I like her design. I like the like war paint or whatever that is. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about her. I don't know what her role's gonna be. But I like to think she's like an assassin or something. I might be completely wrong.
I think she's more like laid back than an assassin. She seems like she's like a rebel Asari, and
Yeah.
she's just like I don't know. She's a bit more like a Han Solo or something. Like,
yeah. Okay. No, that
she's
makes more
just like
sense.
she's just like talking shit and shooting people and
Yeah.
not really like focused like an assassin. what I
Assassin was
think.
the wrong word.
Yeah.
Because I totally agree. Like, I think she's gonna be laid back, maybe even the comic relief, but at the same time, I reckon she's gonna handle her shit, just like Han Solo would. Cause like he's the fun comic relief, but he'll kill a motherfucker. He doesn't care. I reckon she's gonna be kind of similar, which I'm really excited about. I think she could easily be my favorite character. She is like that, cause that's always my favorite kind.
Yeah, they're trying to have characters that are like don't typically act how you'd expect that race. Just I guess just to try and be different. And yeah, I guess you still learn about that race through the fact that you know that this isn't a typical Asari. Because I guess for like a new person, they don't know what the Asari are like or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think that is kind of something I'm really excited about with this game is that we're gonna get a new look at all the races.
We've been outplayed.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, I love this shot.
yeah,
Okay, so from the first trailer, not the first trailer, but the last one that they released, the first cinematic trailer, I thought this guy looked lame as hell.
yeah.
I don't know why, but it was all cut really quickly. You didn't really get a good look at him, and I'm just like, who the hell is this guy with a circle on his head? Like, what? But in this trailer, I think he looks so intimidating. And
Yeah,
I
he looks
love
pretty
this shot.
badass. I guess we can talk about. I'm assuming he's the main antagonist. We can talk about like compared to like I mean, I don't know if they have another surprise for us, but
Yeah,
it seems like they're setting him up as the main bad guy. And
yeah,
I was thinking about it compared to like the Reapers. I mean, it's definitely different to have a character who seems like he's angry, like emotional, because
Yeah.
obviously the Reapers are. I mean, the Reapers are awesome. They're like,
some of the best villains.
some of the most intimidating kind of
Ever.
things because they are so above organics sort
Yeah.
of thing. They're so above the alien races. They don't even consider you a threat. But then it is good to have a more, I guess, humanized character in this guy, the Archon. He seems like he's really pissed off,
Yeah,
like, or like he's angry. He's like threatening you, which
Yeah.
the Reaper wouldn't do. They're just like,
it's
you
not
are
a threat
blood.
with a Reaper, is it? It's
Yeah.
just like a fact.
It's
to
a
them.
fact that you
Yeah,
are gonna die.
I didn't really think of it like that. That's a really
Yeah.
good point. It's gonna be cool to have a villain that has emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems I don't know. I can't really. There's not
Yeah.
much about
There's not
him.
much to go in him.
But his design, he's so his armor is like an exoskeleton.
Yeah.
He has armor, but very little. Like most of it is actually biological.
Yeah.
So it kind of mirrors what you were saying before, how he's different to the Reapers in a sense that he's quite, well, he has emotions and he's driven by them.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that his design is biological as well,
Yeah.
as opposed to like,
Uh,
and I seen one of the developers interviewed, and it's not just like how they look. Like apparently their building structures, their society, like everything's a lot more kind of. I keep saying the word biological over and over again,
Yeah.
but it's not as like built. It's more organic than that,
Yeah, that's
which
cool.
I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, and so here he's in this shot he's hooked up to something. It seems like wires and cables and stuff, and then he explodes. I don't know what that's about, but
Some kind
I
of
don't really
pulse.
know what that is. Like he's connected to something.
What if like that space jizz stuff is like, I don't know, it collects energy for him or something,
Yeah,
and
I
then he
dunno.
can just, I don't know, like harness it or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
We'll have to see. Let's just
We're about
move on to
change
the epic group
way.
shot. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's cool. That's my wallpaper now.
This is the money shot.
Yeah, the money shot.
This is definitely the
Although
money shot.
minus Vetra is kind of, she should be in there too, I think. But
Which
that's
one's
cool. The Turian
Oh,
isn't in the shot,
And I
but it
feel
doesn't
like
matter.
the other rider should be in there too.
Yeah, well,
What's going on with that?
yeah. Where's other rider?
Yeah, what the
What's
hell?
going on there? She's just gone off somewhere chilling in the
Yeah.
galaxy, which I guess
She's pretty
We-
chilling with Vetra. What's her
yeah,
name?
yeah, Vetra.
Vetra.
So yeah, they show the armor. So this is like the new N7 armor.
I
but
think the armor's really cool.
yeah. So it looks like Mass Effect 1 style armor, where it's like more skin tight.
Yeah.
in a way.
Less details as well.
But then the thing is that this is just like the undersuit, and then you
Mm.
get the armor plates that go on top.
You see, I thought the same thing.
So
yeah.
it's like a cross between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 armor,
Yeah.
like in the same design, which is pretty cool.
So, talking about the armor, I feel like Cora's design, like
Yeah.
in terms of what she's wearing, kind of reminds me of the Doctors in the previous Mass Effect games. Like especially Chakwa's had that
Yeah.
same kind of collar. And is that a zip on Liam's?
Yeah, that's
thing?
just a zip.
A
yeah.
zip. Like that's
It's
so
not
weird.
it's not a space zip
It's
or
a
an omni zip, as they would have, like an omni tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this would be a good opportunity to talk about the human characters as well,
Yeah.
because we didn't really talk about those. I think they both seem really cool. I like
Yeah.
their designs.
Yeah.
And got to give props to BioWare for stepping up the hair game
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
I think the hair design is really cool because there's something they get a lot of shit for is
Yeah.
how bad the hair looks, and especially Liam's.
Yeah.
Like a fro in a Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that because all the
You're
black
excited about the
characters
fro.
before. I am, and I know how lame that sounds, but all the black characters before just had a straight buzz cut,
Yeah.
and it's like BioWare have always been great with diversity in their games, but the hair is always
Yeah.
lacking. Everybody has the same
And also,
haircut.
I feel like Mass Effect customization wasn't the best either. Like,
Exactly.
especially if you want to make a character of another race.
Yeah,
So hopefully this time it will be good. I mean, and that these hair options would be like you could have them for your rider as well.
yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
And like the Miley look on Cora, it's looking
Yeah.
good. I like
Yeah,
all of the
Cora
hair,
looks
like
badass.
everybody's hair in this looks pretty cool, and I know how stupid that sounds, but and so we're gonna talk about the Krogan.
Yeah, the Krogan. I like the line in this. I don't need an army. I have a Krogan.
Yeah,
And then it shows him
It
like
reminds
beating
me-
people up. That's amazing.
it reminds me of the Avengers line.
Oh yeah.
To me, it's
Wha-
like a total throwback to that. It's like
Wait, which line?
he's like, I have an army.
Oh, I have a
an
Hulk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically the same.
We
thing.
have a
Oh,
Hulk.
I didn't even think of that.
We have a
yeah.
Krogan.
Yeah. So
It's
the
pretty
Krogan
funny.
is just gonna fucking destroy everyone. Apparently.
This Krogan dude is like could be like a really early kind of civilization Krogan.
Yeah.
Like he's got bones and
Yeah,
stuff.
we-
He could be like some kind of shaman or something.
Yeah, yeah, like a barbarian kind of thing. Like, yeah, he basically just looks really old. He has, and the
does.
bones just give him that kind of vibe of like a witch doctor or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like he thinks that the bones are magic or like ceremonial or something.
Yeah.
like because
they
the
represent
Krogan
something.
like love to kill or whatever, but in their own kind of way.
Yeah. He looks old in the face too. Like he
Yeah.
looks different to the other. Oh, he looks a lot different to
Yeah,
like Rex and Grunt.
yeah.
So yeah, what you're saying about the armor being similar to Mass Effect 1,
Yeah.
the guns are too.
Yeah,
like
I guess so.
those designed guns, like I haven't seen since Mass Effect 1 really. They're kind of like they're more round and spherical. Um, yeah, so that's just worth mentioning too. It seems like Andromeda to me kind of feels like a combination of all three
Yeah.
previous Mass Effect games,
Yeah.
because each one's quite different.
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of like they're definitely going for the best bits
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the trilogy,
It's like
which is what makes me super excited about it.
Yeah, it's like a highlight reel of Mass
Yeah.
Effects.
Yeah.
It's really, I'm loving the design so far.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going through. So they land with the this is Ryder meeting the new race.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called already. The
Angara?
Angarans or something.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be a main character.
Okay. I think he's
rumored squadmate.
Yeah.
I've also heard rumored that you can romance possibly this character or at least one of the
Oh,
Argonians.
really?
Yeah, because we need some new aliens to bang. That's why you go to Andromeda.
What's the point in a new Mass Effect game?
Yeah. Later in the trailer, this part where the Ryder's kissing Cora, the line they use over that is literally, "This is why we came," talking about Andromeda.
Naughty BioWare.
Which you could
Naughty,
say
naughty.
naughty in terms of saying came, but also like implying that they want to go to Andromeda to bang.
Oh.
And it's just like, what?
Subliminal messaging there.
So like, really? You came like 600 years of sleep to bang? Okay.
These guys
Hello.
are cool. What do you think to these guys? Their design?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
They're pretty cool
it's
aliens, right?
Fairly unique, I guess. One in the background has a helmet on, I think.
Yeah.
Which is cool. They have really
Is it-
wide helmets to fit their like side things. I mean,
Yeah.
is that like their huge ears? I guess is what they look
See,
like.
I don't see them as ears.
No,
and
it doesn't really
people-
look like ears.
Like my friends I was talking to before kind of made it sound like they were like tentacles, but I don't think they are. I think they kind of come down and just like connect to the rest of their body,
Maybe.
like a cobra or something.
Yeah,
That's
like
what
they
I
have
remember.
like a wide. Yeah, like cobra.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
They have like cat's eyes and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like they're a cross between like a cat and a fish or something. But to
Yeah.
me, they look really, really amphibious. I'm really hoping they have like an underwater city like Atlantis or something.
Oh my god.
And they can just pop in and out.
Yeah.
But we get a quick look at the female Angarans behind them as well. For me, this is one of my favorite bits in the trailer, is just watching a quick cut of Krogan beating the shit out of people. It's
Yep.
awesome.
And then you get these quick shots of just everyone being badass. So PB jumping for some reason, and then Liam shooting at something.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's another look at the weird structure with lights in it,
The space jizz.
the space jizz, and yeah, I really don't understand what this stuff is, but then that's cool because when you go to another galaxy, you expect to see something that is just completely different and like almost uncomprehendable
Yeah.
to you. Like that's what you want to see. So I guess eventually we'll learn about it, but for now it's just space jizz.
What if it's like some kind of infection that's taking over
Yeah.
space or something?
I guess that's the
'cause
thing that often happens in these things.
Yeah.
It's like the evil
Yeah.
thing that's taken over,
It
like
could be-
like dark clouds over the sky. but,
Yeah,
like,
it could
the
be
equivalent.
like the greater threat. Like that guy could be the main villain, but this could be the impending doom or something.
Yeah.
But it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. So at this part, it's Alec Ryder talking, Ryder Dad, and he's
Dad.
Ryder, and he's comparing. He says that they're like adrift at sea or something, comparing it to like being on a ship at sea or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like a comparison to discovering new worlds that we actually have experience with, like sailing to America and whatever, and discovering new worlds, which I guess is a cool reference.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool analogy.
But and in the first trailer they compared it more to the Wild West, because they had
Oh my
that
God.
cowboy music and
That
stuff.
is, I still
And-
think
and-
that's the best trailer.
And the lyrics are literally like riders. It said something about riders in the sky,
Yeah,
which is really 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 weird.
I love
But,
that trailer.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing that it is kind of like the Wild West, I guess, in that
Yeah.
they're just going out there and it's just wild.
Yeah.
I mean
it is-
there are other races there, sure, but
It is kind of like reminiscent of Finding America, and just the fact that
Yeah.
it was everything was game during that period.
yeah,
So it's like everybody's getting new resources. Everybody's fighting for that. They want to take control of that. It's such a good setting for a game.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's going to be fighting for whatever they can get in this new world. And the fact that there's already people there, like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about like who are these people that are going to leave the Milky Way to go to Andromeda, because a lot of the assumption is that they're going to flee the Reapers, but I don't know if everyone believes in the Reapers at the time that they send the Andromeda initiative. It's supposed to be after Mass Effect 2,
right,
before Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
So there's this kind of thing about,
so
like,
before the Reapers attack.
If it's if it's before they're fleeing the Reapers, then it could just be similar to people leaving to go to, like, America or whatever. It's like people are everyone who's leaving, like, has a reason to go. They don't mind giving up their life in the Milky Way and stuff like that. And, like, who are the type of people that are gonna want a new life? Like, people who are escaping their past or have done something wrong and all this stuff.
I get that kind of vibe from what's the Asari's name?
PB.
I get that kind of vibe from PB.
Yeah, like she didn't fit in with the other Asari kind of thing.
Yeah, like, she saw this as an opportunity to just start fresh.
Yeah, because obviously that it seems like the Tempest and the pathfinding is a very, like, formal and military thing, but at the same time, on the new Citadel type thing or the Nexus, they're supposed to be sending just, like, anyone, like civilians.
Yeah.
So it could just be anyone. It could be criminals trying to get away and all this. There could be just, like, this crazy mix of people.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna leave. It's gonna be interesting to see who's come along for the ride.
The rider.
And also, I'm kind of interested to see what kind of. So basically, shit's gonna go down in Andromeda. Everybody's looking for the best resources, and everybody wants to find a good, safe place they can call their own and stuff like that. So, and regardless of the fact that there's already people living there, what kind of tensions is that going to cause on the relationships between the races that are already coming from the Milky Way? The relationships that have already been established, like between Solarians and humans and, like, all the council races and stuff like that. Is it a races going to, like, stick together and, like, stab other races in the back? Are they going to, like, fuck each other over and side with, you know, Andromeda races and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
What's going to happen there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of races we haven't seen yet who are supposedly not every Milky Way race is going to be in this game. Yeah. But that they can still bring them back later, as in, like, they were on the Citadel thing somewhere, but you didn't see them in this game. I don't know. I'm disappointed there's no Volus Squadmate.
I am so...
I think that would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Okay, it's not like a real suggestion. It's just, like, I want, like, a really out there kind of, like, main character.
Right. Okay, because, like, I don't know if I'm down for a Volus Squadmate.
I think it would be...
I want
it would be
a Volus
stupid.
on the ship. Like, why can't... Maybe a Volus pilot or something like that. But just a Volus that we see a lot. And not just any Volus. The Biotic God Volus.
God himself.
My favorite character in the whole series. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I miss Volus. Bring
there
back
could be
Volus.
the Hanar.
I like it. Yeah. What, the jellyfish.
The big stupid jellyfish.
Yeah. That supposedly train Thane. How?
I don't know.
Yeah, so can't wait. Looking forward to Andromeda.
Yeah, it looks awesome. There'll probably be another trailer.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure
the launch trailers are always awesome, so looking forward to that. I don't know how much more I need to see though, to be honest.
I think I'm pretty much done. Because to be fair, they hardly... I mean, in the scheme of things, this game got announced, like, what, 2 or 3 years ago now? It's nearly... It comes out in March. It's the end of January now, and we're literally only just starting to see things.
Yeah.
And as shitty as they've been with, you know, E3s and stuff like that, with what they've shown, now it's close to the game, I'm kind of glad. I just want them to stay, like release the launch trailer or whatever they've got to do. But I'm good, to be honest. I've seen enough. I'm gonna buy the game. I don't need to be sold.
Yeah.
I'm glad I hardly know anything about the story, and it's fun to, you know, nitpick these and try and speculate. But I hope we're completely wrong and that everything's gonna be new and surprising. So yeah, I'm with you. I don't really know if I want to see anything.
Yeah, but yeah, that was an awesome cinematic trailer. We haven't really talked about gameplay even, so that can be a whole other conversation.
That could be another video.
Because we talked for this long just about about the cinematics and the story basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. See
Thanks
you
for
next
watching.
time. Bye.
Bye.